Hey folks, and here is the KYN News Medley of the week.
When temperatures rise across India, companies sometimes resort to cutting power to cope with the demand. For two sisters at a joint wedding ceremony, a power outage caused a blackout which led to an unintentional partner swap. According to the Daily Mail, the ceremony was happening in an Indian village when the unfortunate blackout wreaked havoc with the proceedings. In the confusion, the priest continued with the rites but accidentally mixed up the couples, meaning the sisters accidentally married the wrong grooms. The bride's father suggested the priest may have been confused since the two women were both in red dresses with veils over their faces. It is a tradition that Indian men also wear a veil of flowers when they are marrying their brides, which could have added to the confusion. Fortunately, the mistake was later rectified. It's unclear whether the two couples knew each other before marrying, and so who knows, maybe they were happy about the mix-up and devastated when the lights came on.
A ghost hunter had to leave a pub early into his paranormal investigation because it was too haunted. Gloucestershire Live reports that 37-year-old Tony Ferguson is a part-time ghost hunter who tours the UK visiting places rumored to be haunted. But when he visited the ancient Ram Inn in the town of Wotton in England, he experienced events that made him decide it was time to go. "I'm not normally on edge during investigations," Ferguson said, "but this place felt very eerie and sinister." The ancient Ram Inn is a former inn-turned-tourist attraction due to its reputation as a paranormal location. It is rumored that the inn was built on an ancient pagan burial ground and was once used to practice witchcraft and devil worship. So, Tony, who has been a part-time paranormal investigator for 8 years, wanted to see if there is any truth in these rumors. He and a team of fellow ghost hunters planned to spend a night at the inn, determined to get the truth. He set up his own surveillance to capture any paranormal happenings on camera, and came away with a whole host of spooky footage, including a floating light, a mist coming towards them, banging sounds above them. Tony even claims someone said the word jinn, which is Arabic for spirit or demon. These spooky happenings left the experienced team of ghost hunters so freaked out that they left 2 hours ahead of schedule. After going in to debunk the rumors that the inn is haunted, Tony came away convinced that it actually is. "I was so shocked by it. I would say it's one of the most haunted places in the UK, by far."
We know that Scots love their bagpipes and whiskey, but they also love their soccer. So when the Scotland Rangers FC team prepared to play for the Europa League Championship in Spain, Rangers fans were desperate to secure their travel to the big game. Unfortunately, airfares had skyrocketed due to demand and increasing fuel prices. Not to mention, the price of accommodations and match tickets had also soared due to high demand. Some team supporters tried to avoid expensive direct airfare by booking connecting flights through Switzerland, Morocco, and Norway. But according to the Scottish Sun, a few fans got even more creative. The Rainbow Hot Air Balloon team confirmed that they had received requests from potential customers asking if it was possible to charter a balloon crossing over the English Channel. "We can confirm we do not fly over the channel," they posted on social media. "If this is a joke, it is a funny one." Wendy Roussel, secretary of the British Balloon and Airship Club, said a number of factors need to be considered before planning such a trip. For one, it would take 2 months to fly from Scotland to southern Spain, so you would have to plan ahead. She also noted issues like having to fly with the wind, so being precise over that distance would be difficult. Plus, flights can only take place in the morning and evening, and the balloons need to refuel along the way. Wendy concluded with this, referring to the people who had inquired about taking a balloon to the game. As for their balloon request, well, I think that was just hot air.
Angeline Burke has been in love with the open sea since she first embarked on a cruise in 1992. So, when she married fellow sea lover Richard, the couple planned annual, if not biannual, cruises around the world. But according to 7 News, the couple, who are in their 50s, then crunched the numbers and decided to take things up a notch. Rather than book a cruise a couple of times a year, they decided that it would be more cost-effective for them to live the rest of their lives hopping from ship to ship for as little as $43 each a day. So, they put their home in Seattle, Washington on the market, they quit their jobs, and they became permanent seafaring nomads. These days, they meticulously plan where each cruise would finish and the next begin. On the rare occasion the ship's timelines haven't matched up, the couple spends a short time on land, often with family or friends. "We don't plan to permanently live on land in the future," Angelin says, adding that they can count on one hand the number of times they have slept on solid ground in the past year. That's all fine and good, but how many deck parties and shuffleboard games does a person really want?
RESPECT. Click the subscribe button and find out what it means to me. Nah, that doesn't have a ring to it. But if you like videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, subscribe now.